Very few will likely be surprised by the findings of the ACLU report. The organization tracked 10 years of arrest records in 4 New Jersey towns. The study concentrated on arrests for minor offenses in 4 categories: marijuana possession, disorderly conduct, loitering, and defiant trespass.
We thought that this would be a good way to get a sense of how policing is done in neighborhoods within cities. And what we saw is that in the Black and Latino neighborhoods of particular cities, there is a much more aggressive enforcement of low-level offenses.
Resulting, says Ofer, in the perpetrators having criminal records, affecting their ability to get a job, stay in public housing, or even in some cases stay in the country. All the result of a reliance on the broken window theory of policing, which says focusing on minor offenses keeps potential major offenses from happening. The study's findings are stark. In Jersey City, blacks were 5 times and Latinos twice as likely to be arrested as whites. In Elizabeth and New Brunswick, blacks were just over 3 times as likely. In Millville, the number jumps to 6 times for blacks and 3 times for Latinos.
One of the problems that the ACLU study found was that some towns, Elizabeth particularly, didn't even track arrests for Latinos.
Which, says Ofer, reduces racial disparity records because Latinos are generally categorized then as white. One of the cities in the study that is struggling with these statistics is Jersey City, where Public Safety Director James Shea says striking a balance between checking minor offenses and concentrating on major crimes is a big part of daily police strategy.
Quite a few members of the community brought up that our police officers, while present and visible, were not engaging in these type of arrests, which they felt would break up the crowds of young people, would eliminate unsightly groups, would stop low-level marijuana smoking. This is a conversation and a challenge for policing across the United States now.
Shea, a former NYPD deputy commissioner, says he's seen broken windows work, but the price police pay in community mistrust and political fallout is too high.
To be honest, we police might have been a little tone deaf to the community and probably should have been on it a little earlier. But we've de-emphasized that type of enforcement completely. And I mean, I think if you see, New York has also, you're seeing conversations around the country about communities not being willing to tolerate that type of enforcement.
The 105-page report makes several recommendations to the Attorney General's office. Among them, demand good data management from all cities, tracking police practices, including stop and frisk, investigate other cities to see what the data there say, and de-emphasizing low-level offenses. The communities were reluctant to talk about the report, and the Attorney General's office says it's reviewing the report and the data. Everyone seemingly in agreement that police-community relations need a reset, just not all on the same page about how to get there. In Jersey City, I'm David Cruz, NJTV News.